Hi guys, this is Brian Sinomadi from Kasi Lifestyle. Today mo Kasi Lifestyle re etetse ke Letjobana o e le reng o phela ka bolwetse ba reng ke endo. Letjobana o re ngwaletse a nyako share le our viewers about this sickness ba reng ke endo. Hi Letjobana.
Thank you, Abu Brian, for inviting me, giving me this opportunity to be today. I appreciate.
No, le rena ra leboga. So ke batla o re tlhalosetse because of how bolela le nna now ntlhalosetsa ka endo and le nna I was confused because I don't know gore endo ke eng. So now tlhalosa gore o motho le reng o phela ka endo. So can you take us to the journey ya gore endo when did you realize or when did you discover to gore o na le bolwetse ba reng ke endo? How old are you and then what happened?
Okay, firstly, I want to explain the term endo. Endo is a shortcut ya endometriosis. The condition ki endometriosis, ki bolwetse ba bomme, bosara bomme. So, Lina, I'm here. I'm one of those who are living with the condition. And then I was diagnosed in 2010 when I was 19 years old. So, that's when my journey endo itamileng hona. In and out of hospital, the operations, but yeah, that's where everything started.
Like you were or ka
10.
2010. You were how old?
I was 19.
You were 19, so it means gore now look matric ne or now feditse.
Second, I was supposed to go for my first year.
Oh, okay. And then like what happened? Because before that, I think you're only a normal teenager. Then how did you discover gore there's something wrong mo ka bophelo ba gago?
Honestly, with me, I can say, hore, I've never been normal. From my first period, that's when everything started. The period were never normal. Nedily heavy, but little did I know hore it was something serious because no about that thing hore you are told hore every month you're gonna go to your periods. Hore ditlo ba jwang, like no one explained that to me. So none keep it normal can't no, my periods were not normal. So that was the first time Nikibiling Leon endometriosis. So from high school I was in and out of hospital every time during my period admitiwe. Sometimes they don't know what the problem is. So I was just at that time of the month next size kolong most of the time. Go to once a month and I get schooling because I'm on my periods. That's how the journey has been from high school until where I am now.
So like how re once a month and also school, it means that it's a
No, I get you go to your periods once a month.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 5 days. Mine are 5 days. So I know for the 3 days, then I'm not okay. So I cannot go to school. Sometimes I go long and then they would call about Letjobana collapse bankisha betel or bankisha high. So that's how it has always been.
Okay, so can you tell us more like got this endo ke bolwetse bo bjang?
Endo ke bolwetse bo ileng gore bo tshwara humpi ya gago. The lining ya mo popelong yeah, but thick, like yeah, ruha, then homila some things more. And then when you go to your periods, how bleed also from the outside of your uterus. How bleed only on the inside, you bleed even from the outside. That's why the periods are not heavy, like very heavy. Sometimes you even have very huge clots still already abnormal because of your.
Yeah. And then quickly harbolela before this interview mpotsa gore o na le 21 operations. So I kitse o ka tlhalosa mo just ke tlhaloganye gore what happened to salobal 21 operations.
Okay, my first operation Bailey 2011. Bailey on a finalize yes, you do have endometriosis. It was a laparoscopy because a laparoscopy is whereby maybe 3 or 4 on your stomach, but look at the scope on the inside, and then the scope okay, here is endometriosis because it can only be diagnosed through a scope. I will not like or you don't see endometriosis. Ka blood you don't see it, but then got the laparoscopy because inside baba kata and then by lokera, then that's when they're able to say okay it's iso and then by fisher, then yeah. Then from 2011 until now, almost every year became an operation J2 or J3, and then now the condition in Kosacha hernia. Hernia is another condition, umbilical hernia, like mkuwa ka ubile lishuba on the inside. and then leshuba le la gola, and then he le gola go bulge like a gunga mo dimpeng go ba like something e golo ka re ke gunga like. So they had to bang operate, but look at something called mesh on the inside. And then that was a big cut veil. That was my first big operation, laparotomy. And then I look at that mesh inside and baroka. So my last operation, my 21st year, last year October. And then last year I had 3 operations. Be the 1 year October, and then J2 later April. April, and then a day gap operation. Maybe let's say today I'm operator, the next day kadula, I went back the next day. Yeah, so that's why the end up being 21, because almost every year it's about 1 or 2, sometimes 3. So last year we let 3, a year before we let 2, that other year or 1 until 21.
Yo, because of I cannot I can't imagine go phela ka the operation, especially operation A1 is very painful because I'm getting no operation wa ka botsore hey how he marwa tibile ho na le di effect and what. So imagine for 21 operation, like how did you survive?
I had no choice but to be strong and tell myself, you know what, get over right. Because with every operation that I've been through, this is my last one, I'm not going back. But Dr. you have to go back there. I have to go back. Like there was a time when I was like a operation, and then doctor was telling me, a cyst, a very huge cyst, but then I'm not gonna remove it. The pain, yeah, it would really like everyday pain, until this thing is not happening. Like I have to get operated, but share the cyst, but share the endo by fish. Then it hasn't been easy surviving, because there was an operation I was struggling to walk kayona, and then santi a physio now and training how to walk. It was like waiting now from me being able to walk on my own. Now because of that operation, how big it was, how painful it was. 2 steps for me was like an achievement. Today 2 steps competong. Today go bathroom. So that's how hard it has been. Yeah, the operation are not, but at some point you have to tell yourself just do petong when ever an operation, because now I want to live. I want to.
You want to live your life to the fullest. Like
Yeah.
we get hijack or
no, yeah, I want to do that.
All right. No, Letjobana, and then it's very painful ho phela ka bolwetse, especially because of what we know go re mo lefatsheng re tletse to fulfill se re tletseng ho se fulfill I to suffer, right? So if now then when o tla mo lefatsheng, especially at the age of 19, like it's very very painful. And do you have kids?
No, I don't have kids yet, and then I don't know if it's gonna be possible or not, because endo affect your fertility. So for some women who are living with endo, bana le bana, some have bana, and then some ba miscarry. It's just complicated. So it depends on how severe is your case, and then over lucky if maybe you had bana before endo can happen. So I don't have kids.
Because of it happened to it was on an early stage.
Yeah.
And o te tshwere pila, because we know hanchi our basadi kra ba lengwana ka teenage stage, so when o te tshwere pila, then wa tsena endo. So yeah, no ke o tlhaloganya, no I can see hore ska uka botlhoko, because mo lefatsheng I believe gore esko botsa re tlile ka purpose, and then I think there's a reason because modimo ke ena itseng o tsotlhetsa mo lefatsheng. And then even though there's a reason, but you are struggling, but we don't know, because there's almighty why he took her eng. So yeah, and then like endo, like ke batho itse gore ke bolwetse, because like every year like you are doing operations, and it's hurting you, because every time santse ba o bule, ba etse se ba se etsang every time, like after those years, then ke bolwetse bo leng like o kgona phela ka bona for like forever, or bo limited, or bya.
Yeah, endo high fall abana a queue yet. So during the operations still in about treatment fiwa, and then maybe ba go fa di hormone pill, injection, the pain block, but at the end of the day you're not high fall like o tlo phela ka yona for a lifetime. A gona a cure yet.
Yeah, our viewers ke o Letjobana o re tlhalosetsa ka bolwetse bo le reng sa le ba motshwara e sluka ba re ke endo a bile ke palla go le feletsa that's why ke letsa in short ke re endo because ke mabitso le a sekgowa. So o Letjobana like ke eng se seditseng gore o thome o tlhalosetse batho ka bolwetse ba gago because ke bone last mo postung ya gago na o le go Thobela FM and then I think gore you are like wa tsamaya o bolela ka bolwetse ba gago. What inspired you gore o emelle and then o tlhalosetse batho because especially our rena batho ba bantsho ke sure ba bantši bolwetse ba re boitse le ne the first time ke utlwa to be honest. So what motivated you gore o be open o bolele ka bolwetse ba gago?
The reason I decided to speak out about endometriosis is because negi feel like this thing now inside I can people are always by butcher so I wanted people to know gore I don't have kids because I can maybe I don't want them, you don't know, but then I've been living with this condition maybe can limit my chances. And then also I want to give hope to basadi ba they have the same condition but they are scared to speak up. I want to be a voice to the voiceless women ba they are living with endo, they've been trying for bana and then it's not happening. Like I just want to give hope and then yeah, kibe like one of those I'm not proud to be living with endometriosis, but I'm proud to say I didn't choose endometriosis. Endometriosis chose me and I'm going to fight it until the end.
Yeah, no, that's true. Ke sure gore ba utlwile and then keep on doing the great job, especially mo educating batho ba loreng they don't even know about the sickness. So like I'm curious ke ne go itse gore he di doctor na ntse tsamaya le tsona especially on the younger age azango ba botsisa gore what causes this sickness?
Honestly, I've been asking, even listen Dr. Omoane, not Dr. Baitu. I've asked so many doctors. There's no known cause, same as there's no known cure for yon. About the cause again, out of nowhere. We don't know. Maybe it's because of Basadi, we have a womb, but it 1, 2, 3, no. We don't know about that. The reason you have endo is because udirle 1, 2, 3, no. And then also endometriosis is a gynecological condition. The only doctor who can see endo, who can diagnose endo, is a gynecology or an endo specialist, of which they are very expensive. Like a gynae. Okay, our government do have the gynae, but it's so hard for like today, let's say I'm not feeling okay, in an emergency, get hospital. When I get the today gynae and it emergency at the time. So I feel like somewhere, somehow, endo it's not taken serious by Batuabanchi, and then our government doesn't even know much about it. Because the other day I was not okay, I went to a clinic around. So heki fitla kinaldi painted so and then I also have endo. They were like, our endo kingi. So like how come a health professional doesn't know what endo is? And also ampucha arena, the only strong pills akang fang yona ki panado. Like abana anything stronger than that. So that's when I felt somewhere somehow we women living with endo bar fail. That's why I need to voice out we need help. We need to be taken serious. Like this stuff we cannot go on the operatives are failing. Because sometimes when you go to government but no kind of and working sorry what's this kind of can go theater maybe or something because the it's very bad. So sometimes I'm just gonna suffer until I get it because I don't have money to afford who are going to doctor private.
Yeah, because of wabona like motho no botsang gore medication no mo strong ke panado and ke ko receptionist or ke healthcare worker, I
Ko
don't.
doctor ko clinicing ya rena I consulted, and then ha ngwana medication mo la mpo jare se gape nna the only e leng gona mo clinicing ya rena ke Panado.
Yeah, no, that's very disappointing, especially the health workers arena. I mean, our health workers ra lerata, but remember gore, especially mo lorong o studies a human body, but you know, every time I think gore, if you don't understand anything, company wa se bolele cause patient o bolang le yona wa kry ena a itse gore bothata ba hae ke eng, and then wena mo recommendela ntho loreng sale motho wa utlwa re sale a phela ka this thing at the age of 19, wena o mmotsa ka di-Panado. It's like you are failing yourself because of motho wa itse conditionally mo yona. Then it means gore wena man, you are a health worker but a qualified person, but you don't even know gore endo ke eng. Unlike nna, like because of I'm not a health worker, I don't know ka lo tsa di
You don't
health
have an idea.
wa itlhaloganya I can idea, but imagine motho loreng it's a professional, and then a o botsa gore a powerful pill e loreng e tla fetsa dipeng tsao ke Panado, and wena you know your conditions.
Well, Panado will iri selo. Doesn't kuri iri selo, nothing at all.
And that's not what's like what happened, like I want motsa something like
I was shocked. Like I am a you can I'm advised you can buy this kind of medication maybe go to. Now I have to go back go reka ka of which I don't have and I'm not working.
So as o ntlhalosetsa ka di-gyne and what, and I know gore ha di spekele tsa rena fela di slow wa bona, especially mo malwetsing a like if they have to do you operation ba botsa gore no santse o booke,
Waiting period, yes.
So wena like are you going ka go di-private or still o le wena go di-clinicing?
I used to be go government thing. Now my dad he's a pensioner. So my dad decided, you know what, because I'm suffering in a government somehow you fail. He decided, you know what, as much as ke tlo medical aid just for you gore o kgone go afford gore whenever on an emergency o ye sepetlele o bone ke a private doctor. So at least now the operations tsa ka ke di dirile ko di private. Of which sometimes ke shalaka bill engwe ka ya skoloto that we are struggling to pay because I kgone bereka, and my dad now is a pensioner. So that's why if only these things need to go government, big government thing, but because of sometimes now my case it's very severe because okay doctor ya no your endo is very severe, it's very aggressive. Mara ko government thing ko kra thuso e jwang na. I cannot always afford medical aid to fail sometimes.
Too much.
Okay, how you are exhausted. So now you have to pay about 1.5. I'm not working. Something from my I ask donations from my friends, my family. Every day I feel like now I'm a burden. Because hands get check up, hands ke gopela leng fentšhelete, ke gopela nna metšeng, nkapeng, wa bona gore it's a lot.
Yeah, no, ke a o tlhaloganya. And then you know, like I keep looking, I'm speechless because of kam ko tlhalosang, especially o le mosadi, you know, like mo bophelong, especially basadi ba rata ba le bana ba tshware bana ba bona. So imagine mo loreng o tshwere ke bolwetse bo loreng like no, you don't even know gore o ka kra ngwana or byang wa itlhaloganya. So but I hope gore modimo be le wena o saka, and then I'll bless modimo ke ena itseng everything as ke boletse from the first or ko mogolo, and then ke ena itseng like motho gore Letjobana ha sa latla mo purpose ya hae na ile mo lefatshe. Maybe your purpose wa go gore ka mkhono you discovered your purpose or o tsamaye o educate batho. Maybe that's the purpose, because of purpose does not I also know bantsongwe e kholo gore we mo go di pack go parking the big stadium or what wa itlhaloganya go tla ona mo bokasi lifestyle bo dithobele FM kai you are fulfilling your purpose, because some other people ba khone utlwa, and maybe o mongwe bolwetse bo motshwere ke sa itse gore bolwetse bo thoma as because bolwetse bo lengwe I believe bo thoma sela bonyane, so ba khone gore ba ka bo preventa bo thoma bo sa thoma or ha bo thoma bo thomile.
I think eba go greile sa le ka pela it's easy gore ba bo control go avoid the multiple operations, because batla bona okay, let's medication retry almost so, and then if I'll be try this, if it's not working we're trying this. So iba easy gore o ka treat isa le ka pela than e le gore at the latest days se go senyegile e go ba ditele womb, because when ba ileng gore at some point ne womb ya go boetse ba go botsa now you have to remove your womb. Good, like sana choice you have to, and the sad part is even after removing your womb it doesn't mean gore for deal. because it can spread to your other organs ka mogare. So
yeah ke sure la utlwa our viewers so ha o le mosadi because ba re ke bolwetse ba basadi ankere yeah if le re o bona symptom ya something maybe on your periods o bleeda thata o utlwa di-pain tse le reng like this ones like because we know re periods basadi ba lla ka tsona and rena banna re ignorant because o kry-a mme a lla ka period or ba o botse gore mang o tshwere ke di-period ba tepa ke dilo tsa bona tsa basadi like we take things for granted especially dilo tsa basadi so I think now it's time ya gore he mosadi a lla ka di-period or di-heavy ding o mmotse gore wetse keng mohatsaka try to consult like let's not try to ignore dilo tse e le goreng ke tsa bophelo health comes first le ngwana basadi ka mo ntlong if le gore wa bona gore man period tsa is too much and then or utlwa botlhoko thata o se ka re wa tepa o ngwanyana you have to be strong mosadi o tshwara thipa ko bogaleng a di bereke lo tso tswa gore mosadi o tshwara thipa ko bogaleng because malwetse ke a mantši and then Osaka, no, I'm so grateful and then o khona lo kwa go khole kwa o tla mo rena o tlo share your story and then I was touched ha ke bona o rothisa ke lady so our viewers ntshweng ka le khopelang yona ke gore o se Letjobana sa tle mo rena le utlwa ra bereke no phela ka this condition like you know friends or our viewers I keep looking but someone maybe can try to help her maybe they can you know contact her a kitsi guy because this interview was not about gore I block a copy donation you were here to share your story
yes.
But I'm just feeling you know like gore man you need more help so I ke itse ke reng but o le maybe a ka no mo thusa gore a tswele pele ka journey ya hae ya o tsamaya a educate batho because I've realized gore o tsamaya mo di podcasting le mo di radio stationing a educate batho so maybe you can help
yeah and also ke dira di event
okay
yeah where I invite maybe a nurse or a doctor ba hlalosa like better ke rena ke tlo ihlalosa ka bona ke tsebang because of my experiences so I invite maybe a doctor or a nurse and then I also invite the endo warriors tse dingwe bomme ba leng gore ba phela ka yona and then bona they are willing to speak out their journey and then ba tla mola ba share le nna ke a share my journey and then yeah so the event are not dira every year ka March because March ke mo ileng gore ke awareness month ya endometriosis.
Okay, then I would like to, especially next year, just to hear more about it because that's interesting topics. It's a lot of sensitivity, especially re na le bana re ne basadi wa bona.
Yes, it is. Yeah, le bana ra ba meme go event in jarana so you are free to come le partner ya gago le ngwana wa le maybe a teenage.
Yes.
Yeah, because I get bolwetse bo thoma ka nako di period and then the period as a teenage. So yeah, ra ba encourage bontate gore if you have a wife, a daughter, a girl child, you are welcome to come to our events. O tlo learn more about this condition. If your partner has it, what do you do? How do you help her? We are guiding Liena, we support. You don't just say, no, like Dr. Munna, it's trained to help her.
That's
so,
true.
If there's something say understanding, sit her down, explain her then I'll say, like sometimes some things are because there's a difference between go chaba motswadi le go respect motswadi so let ngwana a go respect than gore a go chabe
yeah no, that's true yeah no ke sure gore everyone utlwile that was interesting topic so in done because I ngere hantsi ke rata utlwa ba re mo basading hona le ntse ba reng ke pap smear so those are different like
no a pap smear I go no detect endo from what I know laparoscopy ke yona e leng gore tshwanetse e dire endo a scope on the because it's more like like dishonyana or I don't know how to explain it but yeah I'll send you a picture like when you can tell
okay
so yeah
no so a ke itse gore any last way tailoring maybe a recover and then you feel who share our viewers
basadi ne let's support each other. Let's love each other. Let's stop judging each other. Like this thing ya gore nna swantse everywhere I go limputshore o dira neng bana Letjobana why mkhaba ga ilo mogolo so my mkhaba ka go mogolo because I have endobelly. Endobelly is one of the symptoms to endometriosis. So sometimes le nna le ba too insensitive. Kre motho a butshele je leng gore I mean, the uncomfortable. How do I mean, answer a question? What, like, my relationships are not working because of, I you know, 90% of the guys I've dated, but they live outside our relationship. So I had to accept, you know what, maybe they were just not for me. And then when the right one atla, ke o ile gore o tlo accepta nna le gore ke a bajwa. Like, once you understand gore Letjobana has endo, Letjobana wa bajwa, o phela so, then you and I are gonna go somewhere. Then gore motho le gore at first o tlo baby, now I understand. Then along the way, maybe in ngwana a sa tle, then we are going to order ngwana kontle. So it's, instead of being supportive, we gaining le nna doing this, but then when you choose gore o ye outside or and come back to me or try to blame and mara baby, now I was doing you a favor. How are you doing me a favor by going outside? Because you are only hurting me.
That's true. I mean, I want a favor is so, if now it's a favor nanyaga mama to and then exactly. Like, because when I can see you are open, like you are not a secretive person.
I'm very much open. I've accepted Bulochibo because I suffered for so long in silence that the Pochagara, you know what, when I talk about endo, there's no turning back. I'm gonna talk about the don't feel helpless. You are still very much a woman. Just because I carry most people bury there's this say mosadi ka bana. Yeah, so now I don't have kids of my own, but I have kids by Lemore. I take as my own, ke ba mother, like as bana. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah, no, and then I wish you all the best, the more your journey, especially of educating our young upcoming youth, parents, and low faba to hope, because of most of people come lamba to barata hore anne le selo se moje se growing as a shirle motho. Yes, we want so, and then le batho ba le reng ba bolela bad, especially ka mokhaba wa hao or ba botse ka bana. You know, guys, sometimes let's try to mind our own business, like, because of motho le mona le story behind the what is what. So if you bolela ka motho no sa itse, that's very hurtful and that's very painful. So my sister, that's it for us now, and then thank you for joining us, and then let's hope for next time we'll meet again and keep on doing the great job, as I said.
Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you so much to Brian.
Okay, le nna ka leboga guys, ke Brian Senwamadi, and la bona no ke le boditse gore na spell eta shu thoma go nka re Brian wetse ke you are doing a great job, brother. So re ro supply, so di ka nna ntse di tla tsa spellet, and then spellet, we thank you a lot. Ke sa lebale our health worker ba Tsiko Innovators ba loreng le bona they are trying hard gore ka se lifestyle gole. Ke sa lebale Hubi Beauty Parlor e loreng la itse gore ba le tshwara ka di massage and ba di tshwara ka di, you know, tightening, you know, what la ditse. So yeah, ke bona batho ba re phelang le bona. Ke sa lebale Braya ka Rabza ke ena motho re one supporter every time, guys. So ke batho ba le reng ra hola ba re hodisa ba re motho ke motho ka batho. And then thank you lo follow us, following us mo our social media platforms. Keep on following us mo Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitter. Ke itse nobody ke X le Instagram. So guys, yeah, thank you, and then have a lovely weekend, especially tomorrow weekend there Thoma ke di summer ke di spring khopela gore bare drink safely, don't drink and drive. If they want to reach you ba ka
on TikTok kina Leblomo 91, and then on Facebook Letjobana Matlala, and then hona le ya Endo, it's Letjobana's Endo Jenny, and then yeah. Or on WhatsApp, my number is 074 578 2164. 074 578 2164. Mara, I'm taken, guys. Let's talk about this in
yeah, guys. Letjobana nyo go hitiwa khopela le ska no tla ka, you know, doing what the chance and everything. Please guys, let's are facing bophelo and re supportaning. All right guys, thank you.